All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the End Time Truth Television channel. We urge you to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell icon by selecting all so that the next time we upload a new video, you will be among the first persons to be notified by Google. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, shalom. Hello, thank you again and welcome to the channel, the End Time Truth Television. This video is a bit disturbing to me, quite disturbing, not really a bit. I am disturbed by the content of this video. Number one is that I really don't know if this thing is real. I don't know if this person is not making this up, but the place where this was alleged to have taken place was in Zambia. So I want to plead with you, if you're a Zambian or even whoever you are, a South African, and you can attest that this thing happened. You are so sure that it happened. I know I have seen sketches of this information on the internet, but I really want to be certain that this thing truly happened. If you know the name of the church, if you know the name of the pastor or the prophet that did this, if it is real, please kindly furnish me with the details so that we can do more research on the incident. Meanwhile, I'd like you to listen to this. I have my reasons why I am thinking that this person is making this up or made this information up. Yeah, we saw the pictures, we saw the footages, they are on the screen, but in the video I will also highlight some points where I think that she may not be saying the truth. She may be, she may not. But like I pleaded, please, if you have seen it, if you know it happened, let me understand. A pastor, gave his congregation bleach in order to wash their sins away. I wanted to look at it, and I will come back and do the final analysis on this video. Thank you very much.
Now, some very, very sad and disturbing news coming out of Zambia. Allegedly, 28 people have died after drinking bleach to cleanse their sins. I mean, this is crazy. Now, this is too much, imagine. This is too much. So what happened is the congregants of this church, although they haven't mentioned the church, they went to a sermon just on like any regular Sunday, and they were talking to the prophet of doom and death. He was talking to his congregants, and he said, he understood that there were a lot of them that were dealing with demons. I mean, seriously, I can't even. It hurts. I mean, you want to laugh, but it actually hurts. And he convinced his congregants, he called, the way they do in church, they make an altar call where they're like, if you're being disturbed by demons and you want to get rid of them, please come to the altar. So they say maybe like 40 people actually came to the altar, and he handed them jik. And jik is like a well-known bleaching agent. I mean, seriously, this is crazy. And each of them, they all took a sip. Next thing, people just started falling to the ground and dying. And by the way, I haven't heard that this pastor or prophet or whoever he is has been arrested or anything. And the shocking thing is, among the 28 people that died, can you imagine that there were teachers and nurses? I can't believe it. 2 nurses are among the dead and 4 teachers. Who are those nurses taking care of, and who are those teachers teaching? Because how do you take jik to get rid of demons? Imagine Kenya, not even Kenya, Africa, we have a problem. And I totally agree with all these different, presidents, because we've seen Kagame, we've also seen the South African government trying to deal with these, prophets and pastors who are literally using the tool of the colonizer, the tool of the missionary that came and colonized Africa to colonize their own people and get super rich. And it's just wrong. And it's just wrong. And, the fact that they're using this whole white Jesus to confuse our people is terrible. And so the sad thing is that they actually, imagine how much you have to trust and believe in your pastor for them to convince you to take bleach. Do people know what is in bleach?
All right. So that now that you have seen it, you have watched it. I have seen pastor that commanded his congregation to eat grass, and they began to eat grass like animals. I've seen where a pastor, was using live snake dropping into the mouth of his congregation, and the real thing is that these people opened their mouth. They opened their mouth for this man to drop snake, like into their mouth. I mean, like real. I have seen also where the same person, the same category of person and persons commanded his congregation that they are sheep, and so he commanded them and hypnotized them, and they began to follow him like sheep. I've also seen where a man was telephoning heaven with GSM. So I've seen quite a lot of things. I've seen so much. I have seen so much. But to think that people will drink bleach to wash their sins away is out of this world. Is out of this world. And that was why I pleaded earlier on that if you are a Zambian or where this happened, please just give me the name of the church and the name of the pastor so that we can, probably dig round about it and find, more to it if it is possible. Now, but then I'm not actually ruling this out. Having, read out to you many of the strange incidents that I have also seen, so this one cannot be impossible. It cannot be impossible, but I'm just looking at the likelihood of it, knowing that human being who know or that bleach is dangerous and they will open their mouth and drink it. Man, it is weird. It is completely weird. And so now we'll move on again. Now this is where I started looking at the woman's presentation as false, in spite of the fact that she tried to make a mess of Christianity. But I don't blame her. It is the men of the devil, the men of dogs that have suddenly invaded the space in the church, who are giving some of these people, the opportunity to mock Christianity, give them opportunity to mock Christ. And well, I know that there is a reward. Everybody will reap what they sow. Now, when we get to this point, now that is where I began to doubt the authenticity of her news, of her content. Now, if you know very, very well, if you can observe very, very well, look at this place, listen to this video and see what she called and what she termed this.
And this is it's really, really sad. A couple of weeks ago, we also saw a congregation fighting after the prophet or the man of God, which God is this, told his congregants to fight the demons out of one another. I'm not making this up. So guys started bouting in church to get rid of each other's demons. We have a problem.
Thank you so much. If you have watched Pamela Y, the Aflukau stunts of Pamela Y, if you have watched it very, very well, if you are very familiar with that, you will notice that, this was the scene where the two women came together, where Pamela, the purported Pamela, and her friend, I've forgotten the name of the friend now, where the friend now grabbed her and was like, why did you do this? So, but here is being reported as if the pastor of the congregation commanded the two women to fight in order for demons to come out of them. So this is a lie. The incident here is just that Pamela Y incident. So when I look at this and then, considering the enormity, the weight of the other one, the first one, I had my doubt. And hence, I plead that if you know where this happened, let us have the information. God bless you as I wait for you informing me rightly. I'll be seeing you in the next video. And from me to you, shalom.